Hello and welcome back to my channel Learn with Nikhil. Here I have taken my orthographic projection sum number 2 and explained it using Tinkercad software. So first, this is our work plane and this is the three-dimensional diagram which I'll explain you how to draw it using Tinkercad software. So first we have to look at its base, width and height. So first we will consider this three-dimensional cube or box, and with the dimensions you can see the x direction front view. Width is 45, depth is 30 and height is 30. So this first I'll write it 45, this is 30, depth is 30 and height is 30. So with these dimensions, first we have drawn the box with the given dimensions in the question, that is 45, 30 and 30. So this is a box, rectangular box, which we have drawn or we have made using this Tinkercad software. Now as you can see, this part, this is sliced. Okay, so we have to cut it from this part. Diagonally we have to cut it. So you can use a triangular shape or you can use a box with double the dimensions. If you are using the triangular, base should be diagonal, but here I am considering the box. This box is a shape of a hole. Okay, it is not a solid box, it is a hole shape box. You can convert any shape into a hole shape by clicking on this hole option. I have considered this box. I'll just rotate it at an angle of 45 degree. So clicking on this arrow part, I'll write it here 45. So it will shift to 45 degree angle. Now as it has shift to 45 degree angle, I'll just increase the dimensions of this box. As the length and height of this box is 30-30, so I'll make it double, 60 and 60, so its diagonals will be properly aligned. Thickness is 30, so that I'll keep as it, and the height and width I'll make it 60, that is double. First you can see I've made it 50, later on I'll make it 60 to perfectly align the diagonal. So this is 30, so I've made the height as 60 of this whole box. So making this 60, and also the thickness or the depth will be 60, and the width I've kept it 30 as we have to cut it in that 30 plane. Now just aligning this on the diagonal. Now we don't want this diagonal part to be sliced. As you can see in the image, it is the other way. I'm just showing, if you want to slice the part in this shape, you can do it like this. Now I have Control A and I have selected both the shapes and aligning them on the extreme right. So here you can see I have aligned them on the extreme right. You can align them using the align option. Now as I want to slice it the other way, I'll just move this box upwards. By holding this dark triangle, we can move the shape upwards or downwards. Now as you can see, I've aligned it properly diagonally the way we want to cut the shape. So I have selected both the shapes using Ctrl A. You can see the shapes are selected too, and grouping cuts this part. So I have grouped both and we have sliced this part. As you can see, this part is cut. Now next, again we have to cut this part. So I am again considering the box. Its depth and height, all the sides are 15. So you can see this part. So making it 15, depth 15, height 15 and width 15. So it is a cube with all the sides of 15. Now placing this on the top side of this box, what I'll do, I can group them. Ctrl A, I'll select both of them and align this box on the top side. Or you can move this box above the height 15. Now placing it at the extreme top side. For better fit, you can align this. So Ctrl A, then this option is align option. Now clicking this part will align it to the extreme left. So see, you can, and this will bring it front. So this box has been totally aligned at the top front side. Now selecting all and grouping them will cut the shape of a box. So I have selected both this, you can see, and now we have grouped them. So this shape has been cut out and we have done with our three-dimensional orthographic image. So this has been totally done with the dimensions which has been mentioned. Front view, side view and the top view. I'll show you. So this is the front view. This is the front view. Now switching this to the orthographic flat view, so which will show you the perfect front view. I have clicked on the front and you can see this is the front view. Two box with width 15, height 15, and this right box has been clearly seen. This is the front view. So these two boxes and this box is visible from the front view. Now moving towards the top view, I'll just move this part, pull it downwards. So this is our top view, just aligning it straight. Using the right click of the mouse, you can move this work plane. So this is the top view, these two boxes of width and height 15. Now moving to the left hand side view and the right hand side view. In the question we have been asked the right hand side view. This is the left hand side view. You can draw it if been asked in the exam. So this is the left hand side view, but in the question we have been asked the right hand side view. So I'll just rotate it the other way. See the difference. Clicking on the right will give me the exact right hand side view. As you can see, this is the right hand side view. This was our question. Will show you the next sum in my next video lecture. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel. See you in the next lecture.